because I love city life. Guess who's the girl? The sister of all of the Eaton boys. Are you kidding? And it turns out he's not dead. I read the back and I was like, Clementine. Big friend group, summertime, me and Emma's dream. Bookshop by the bay. Okay, make it a coffee shop. Gelato is so good. I love gelato. And it's like a half cover type thing. Shut the front door. I think I may need to reread it, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are going to be discussing all of the books that I want to read in the summertime. So summertime is slowly approaching. It is the middle of May that I'm filming this. So I don't know when this is going to be out, but summer is approaching us. Summer is my favorite season currently, but I think I've said in a video before it changes like every season. So I mean, you never know. But currently, it is my favorite season, and I'm so excited to talk to you about some of the books that I have sitting next to me that I'm so excited to read in the summertime. So let's just get started. So the first book that is on my summer TBR is going to be Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. This is her new release. I am so excited to read this book. If you know me, you know that I love Taylor Swift. So the fact that this is a Taylor Swift lyric and it is written by Miss Abby Jimenez, I'm so excited. I read Just for the Summer last summer and I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. But I'm really excited to get into this. I've seen a lot of people rate it. I think like the average that I saw was like a 3.5, maybe a 4, which is really good. So I'm super excited to get into it. The next book we have is Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. I know that a lot of people didn't really like the first book, but absolutely loved the second book, which I think is the right move. So I'm really excited to get into this though, because it sounds pretty good. And I also know that every single book in the series is like a different sport. And I'm pretty sure this is ice hockey. I also know that this is, I think, in like a city, Chicago. Yeah, and I love city romances so much. I feel like that's something that I don't really talk about a lot, but I feel like if there's a romance and it's in, whether it's Chicago, whether it's New York, any city, I'm going to devour it because I love city life. And yeah, so that was Mile High. Next we have Picking Daisies on Sundays. This I've seen on my For You page a lot, and I also did like a little TikTok trend thing where you go onto like the search bar in TikTok, you just look up book, and whatever book comes up is supposed to be either like your favorite or like your new favorite. If you haven't read it, then it's gonna be your new favorite, like that type of thing. So this one came up for me, and I'm very excited to read this because I think this is gonna be so cute. And it's literally pink. Hello. And I've seen such great things about this book. Also, the literal first page, I went to pick this up. Sorry, off topic. I went to pick this up like a while ago. And I actually highlighted like this first quote. Are you kidding me? That's literally Taylor Swift. That's Taylor Swift. So I automatically know that I'm gonna love this book. So yeah. Then we have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I've heard so much about this book, like Picking Daisies on Sundays. This has been all over my For You page. This was Sarah and Dess's like podcast book of the month, I'm pretty sure. And I've heard such great things about this. So I really want to get into this one as well. Okay, now for a series that I really want to read that I'm most likely gonna finish this summer is the Gold Rush Ranch series. I'm so excited to pick this up. I literally just finished the Chestnut Springs series a few weeks ago, and I loved that series so much. Miss Elsie Silver absolutely devoured with that series. And she also has the, oh my gosh, what is it called? The Rose Hill series, which she also released. But these, I think these were her first ones or the second ones, because the Rose Hill series is like the most recent series. But I'm super excited to pick these up because guess who is in, this book? Guess who's the girl? The sister of all of the Eaton boys. Are you kidding me? And I'm pretty sure Sarah, I don't know if she finished it or if she got like a few into it, but I remember her picking up Off to the Races, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to read that right now. And then I got the entire series, and here we are. I think this is the only like actual whole series that I have on my TBR for summer. I mean, we'll probably be finishing or reading like sporadically, but I think this entire series I want to get done this summer. Next, we have a book that has been on my TBR for, I want to say, 2 years now that I've had this book. And that is One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and I really liked it, but I rated it like kind of low. Because I just wasn't understanding the rating system back when I read that, which was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And then I got One True Loves for, I think it was either my birthday or that Christmas after I finished The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I've really been wanting to read it. It's literally like this girl marries her high school sweetheart, and then he goes off to war, I think, dies, so she marries another guy, and then turns out he's not dead. That is this book. That's literally this book here. And I'm just so excited to read this. It's intrigued me, but I keep forgetting that it's on my shelf. And yeah, so now I'm forcing myself to read it because I really want to read it. I just forget about it. So it is going on my TBR so that I actually read it. Next book on my summer TBR is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. I read the rulebook by Sarah Adams and I really did not like it. I didn't see like the plot throughout that book. It just didn't make sense to me because nobody talked about the rulebook that was supposed to be present in the book, and it just wasn't. I've heard a lot more talk about this book and I really haven't heard any talk about the rule book, but I know Sarah read this, she absolutely loved it, and yeah, I mean the flowers, the pink, it really just gives like me, and I'm so excited to read it. Then we have The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. The girl's name in this book is Clementine. That is the first thing that I noticed when I picked up this book to, buy it. I read the back and I was like, Clementine. And it interests me. And ever since then, I've been wanting to pick this up. Again, I just forget that it's on my shelf. But I genuinely have no clue what this one's about, honestly. I've heard a lot of people give this a 5 stars though, including Des. So I'm very excited to see what this one's about. And yeah. Okay, next we have, I'm pretty sure this is the only fantasy that I have on my summer TBR here, and that is A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury. Wow, I forgot what it was called. I'm currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and of course I'm loving it. It's my reread, so I'm going to absolutely love it. And I actually read, I think, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames during the summertime 2 years ago, I think. And I feel like A Court of Wings and Ruin just gives some of the summer vibes. So I feel like they all just kind of give summer vibes to me now. So that is why we're doing A Court of Wings and Ruin. Also, this used to be my favorite in the series, and then it was A Court of Silver Flames, and then it was A Court of Mist and Fury. So now I'm just saying that all 3 of them are my favorite because I genuinely can't choose. So after I read A Court of Mist and Fury, I'm going to say that one's my favorite. After I read this one, I'm going to say that this one's my favorite. It's just a whole cycle, whatever. But yeah, this is the only fantasy that I have on my TBR. So that will 100% be read though. Next we have a book that Emma read and she absolutely loved it. She was telling me all about it. She read it in Florida. So if you watch the Florida vlog, you know what book I'm talking about if you remember. But she absolutely loved it. We went to Barnes yesterday and we saw the exclusive edition of it. And she goes, Gianna, I fear that this is my absolute favorite book and I can't get over it. I go, really? She goes, yeah. And so that book is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I've seen so many like TikToks and collages on people's stories that are so like summer vibes, and it really just makes me so excited for summer. So I think I really will like this book, and it's kind of like big friend group, summertime. Is this the one where they play like Water Wars or something? Yeah, Game of Assassin. That's literally so fun. So this is The Summer of Broken Rules. I'm so excited to read this one. I fear I've said that to every single book now. The next book we have, my aunt got me for Christmas, and it is called Don't Forget to Write by Sarah Goodman Confino. So I actually do know what this one's about. It is about a girl who gets in trouble for kissing the rabbi's son and gets sent off to live with her aunt for the summer. Is that not so cute? And my aunt got me it too. So I feel like that's just like so perfect and cute. I just thought that this was so cute to read this summertime. So yeah. The next book I got not too long ago actually, and I talked to you guys about it in one of my videos, but it's An Island Summer by Jenny Hale. And I think this is similar to, I think it was Beach Read, I'm pretty sure, but someone was telling me, I think it was Grace, was telling me how this was like exactly like another book she read. And basically this girl goes down to her dad's beach house and her dad just died. She finds like a picture of him and another person, and she's like trying to figure out what that person is like to her dad, and while also juggling this guy who she met. So this seemed really cute, and I think it was very similar to Beach Read, which means I'm going to love Beach Read. So yeah. Next we have The Bookshop by the Bay by Pamela Kelly. And I've had this book again on my TBR for literally so long. I'm super excited to read this. This is literally me and Emma's dream. Bookshop by the Bay. Okay, make it a coffee shop as well. Are you kidding? That's basically all I have to say about this book. It's very, like, you could tell what it's about. And even like the cover just makes me like so excited for summer. And I mean, like, ultimate summer vibes right here. Next we have another one that's been on my TBR for I don't even know how long. But It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This blew up a little while ago, I think like a year or so ago. And I bought it at Target. And Grumpy Man, Sunshine Girl. We love a grumpy sunshine. Those are probably one of my favorite tropes. And that's about all I know about this. Oh, is she? Oh, she's an influencer. Okay. Oh, and it's a small town. Wow, that's great. Okay, this is fantastic. Then we have Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This was another one that blew up for a while, and then she released the purple one. I think it was like something about a lake, but everybody loved this one. So I got it, and I'm really excited to read it. I also have no clue what this one is about, but I know that it's a summer, and like, are you kidding me? Them jumping into the water is like so cute. Like, this really just gives like beach house, lake house summer, and I'm really excited to get into it. And then we have another one, yet another one, that blew up a little while ago that I still have not read, and that is Love and Gelato. My friend Miley read this, and I think McKenna too. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure one of them read this book, absolutely loved it, and they said that it was so cute, and it was so, like, Italian coded. I am Italian. I am, in fact, Italian. So I'm so excited to read this because gelato is so good. I love gelato. And I love summer Italy vibes. So this is another one that is on my TBR. Then we have another one that came out pretty recently, actually. I'm pretty sure it came out in the winter time, but it is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Christina Lauren actually wrote Love in Other Words, which is, to this day, a book that literally just like makes me want to cry every time I think about it. So I'm really excited for this one because, I mean, like, it doesn't get more paradisey than this. Like, are you kidding me? This cover gives like Hawaii tropical vibes. I'm super. It's in UCLA too. The past few books I've been reading have been in UCLA. Anyway, this looks so cute. And I mean, the cover's gorgeous. And it's like a half cover type thing. Shut the front door. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that that was there. Wait, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to read this even more now. Okay, that was really cute. Oh, the stack is getting high. Okay, then we have The Unhoneymooners, also by Christina Lauren, which is another one that blew up a while ago that I have not read yet. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the groomsmen and one of the bridesmaids in this book. I'm pretty sure at like a wedding. Oh yeah, the best man. Oh, it's her sisters. Okay, so it's the sister of the bride and then the best man. And they're enemies. Wow, that's great. This is another one that McKenna read, and she said she absolutely loved it. So, yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna stop with that pile now, because that's a little crazy. Okay, on to our last stack. I think I may need to reread it, guys, because I absolutely loved Happy Place by Emily Henry. This was one of my favorite reads of the summer, I think, and I kind of like blocked it out of my mind as I was reading it. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this is good, and then after I finished it, and like now, I'm like, wow, this book was like amazing. But I don't know what I was doing when I was reading it, because like it really just did not feel like all that while I was reading it. But now after, I'm like longing for it and I need it. So I fear I need to reread it. Then we have The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. I also have had this on my TBR for a while, and this seems so cute. Literally, this girl finds this dog, takes this dog, and is like obsessed with this dog, and then like gets a call or something from the guy, and then he wants the dog back because it's his dog or something like that. There's something with the dog involved, but I thought that it was so cute. And yeah, and then that's them with the dog on the cover. Like, are you kidding me? Is that not so adorable? Oh my gosh, I love it. And of course there's a playlist to go along, because like, are you kidding me? The book is called The Happy Ever After playlist. Let's see. Is it good? Oh my gosh, they're really good songs too. Wait, this is great. Okay, this is going up on the TBR. Then we have Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I have been wanting to read this book for a while now. The entire premise of this book is literally just like them meeting on, I think it's an airplane or like at an airport or something, and I completely forgot what actually happens, but as soon as I read that and like I read the entire summary like a while ago, I was like, wow, I need to read this book. And me and Emma were supposed to buddy read it, but then she decided that she was gonna stop reading for like, I don't know, 10 months now. So it's been a while since she picked up a book. So I have to wait for her to read this book, but we'll probably be buddy reading it at some point over the summer. But it just seems so cute. Also, it's literally pink, and I'm pretty sure this is the one. It literally has freaking popcorn on the side of it. Is that not so cute? I'm literally obsessed. Now we have the only mystery crime thriller that is on my TBR that just came out and I'm so excited for. It is The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose, and this is the second book after The Perfect Marriage. I really enjoyed that book. I think I rated it like a 4.5 or so when I finished it. I'd probably rate it like a 3.5 now, maybe a 3.75, but I'm so excited for the second one. I genuinely have no clue what's gonna happen considering the ending of The Perfect Marriage, so I'm really excited. Also, the blood dripping is opposite from what The Perfect Marriage is, because The Perfect Marriage, the blood starts down here, it goes, and now it starts at the bottom. So I don't know what that means. Are you kidding me? That is so cool. Are those gunshots? I'm so scared. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous. I'm really scared for this now, but that was the only thriller, in fact, on my TBR. Then we have another new release, and it is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. This is probably one of my most anticipated books of the summertime. I really did not even know that this was coming out. Like, I was not following her, so I didn't know that this was coming out. But I mean, we already talked about this. I love the city setting in any possible book ever, so the fact that it's summer in a city is fantastic, and I'm so excited. And it's New York, and I showed this in one of my other videos too, but like, are you kidding me? Are you genuinely kidding me? It's literally New York City, and it's like the whole little map with pizza on every corner, because like you're gonna find pizza on every corner everywhere, and I am so excited to read this book. Definitely one of my most anticipated for the summertime. Then we have my second most anticipated for the summertime right after this, and that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've heard so much about this book, literally so much. Everybody who reads it says it's like one of their favorite books ever. All I know is that it's like two writers who are both in like writing slumps. What do they call it? Like writer's blocks, and so they like switch genres that they normally read. So like, I'm pretty sure she writes romances, so he writes a romance, and he writes like fiction, so she writes a fiction. And it's so cool, and I'm so excited to read about it because I mean, everybody loves this book, so I'm so excited to read this. And lastly, the last book that I have on my summer TBR is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I've heard very much mixed reviews about this book. I've heard that people hate it, but I've also heard that people love it. So I don't know. I have to come to a conclusion myself. So I'm also very excited to read this book. I have no clue what it's about. They probably meet on vacation. I mean, hence the name of the book. But I love the bright yellow. That's not yellow, that's orange. I don't know what's happening with my brain. And I also love the bright green too. And I love how the green matches her little top. Oh, that's so cute. I've always had the urge to pick up this book. I just never have because I feel like I need to be reading this on vacation. And I actually brought this Beach Read and another book with me to Florida last year and wound up only reading Happy Place by Emily Henry. So yeah, I definitely want to read this probably on vacation maybe. I don't know, I feel like those are the vibes, obviously. So that is going to be the end of today's video. This is only part of my summer TBR. Of course, we have this entire stack over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!